Okay, my live just shut up for no reason. I don't care. Basement. Let's make this a basement light right here. Technology, man. 2 lights for the basement. 3. We need 3. Okay, you know what? All right, 3 lights for the basement. And I'll just plug them in with lev nuts in series. Negative, positive. Positive goes here. Positive goes here. Now I need, I guess, a small wire. I don't know if I have one already. Oh. Now that I'm over here, since I'm over here, I've got this switch tied over here, but this, I don't need this connected over here because I can just connect it direct like that, save me some wire. This negative can come off, and this negative can come off here. Plug that bad boy over here, and all of a sudden, if I hit the switch, oh shit, nothing. Oh wait, no, it's this one. It's backwards. Yeah, it still works. Okay, we're good on that. So that saved me a little bit of headache. Of course, I'm gonna route this whole mess somewhere else so that I can access it later. But anyways, that's for now. What I wanted to do was just steal this wire. That's the whole point of me doing that. So I'll steal this positive end. So I will plug the positive end, if I find it. Well, it doesn't matter which end. Oh yeah, the positive end to daisy chain it to another positive lev nut. So I can have more positives. It's like a bus bar, really. Positive right here. So these are all on this end. All of these are positive, and the goal was to get 3 of these LEDs hooked up to the positive. So here's the positive here, which this one, I'll have to cut one. Yeah. I might reuse this wire though. Hang on to that. I'm terrible at crimping, terrible, like really terrible. I can crimp 15 times. This is why I like lev nuts. 15 times. I don't know if I crimp the smallest side or the bigger side or both, in between. Every single time I screwed up. Every single time. So these are all positives. I'm just going to put this together like so. Okay. So now I have three positives plus the daisy chain, all connected together. These are all negatives over here. Let me tape these together real quick. basically, I'll probably end up daisy chaining at least. I like light. I'm sorry. People, you know, I might put a dimmer switch on later on. I'd rather have that and the option to have super amount of light. Mostly because, you know, right now I'm filming, but if I film for real, legit, you know, you want light. And, you know, I can black out this entire van real easily. So it's not a huge deal. So this is my positive end. So now I just need to connect the positive end to the actual switch. Now let's go with the negative side and plug that in. There we go. It's freaking hot out here. It's like 90. So we'll call this negative. Oh, I should just mark these negative, positive. Negative 1. There's another negative over here. And then again, I'm gonna have to daisy chain some more because there's a tiny little one I could use. I'll use a little bit longer one. Okay. Daisy chain the negatives. Boom. To another lev nut. I've got so many of these. I think they're fantastic. Stick that thing right in there. Boom. Boom. Because now I have the ability in the future to easily add more LEDs because I just plug it right into the one empty slot for my lev nut, which again, if you want to keep daisy chaining, you can just do that as well. So let me stick this one here. So I have one empty slot for both negative and positive, so I can daisy chain. Now I'll tie all the negatives together with a piece of tape. I should probably untangle these too. I'll do that in a second. Okay, so all these are negatives over here. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm just gonna alleviate the stress by taping around the cords here, the insulation. So when I pull on it, something pulls on it, it doesn't pull on the lev nuts, which is the idea. All right. So I've got 3 LEDs right here with a positive and negative. And what I want to do is connect the positive and negative to a switch, which you can't really see. Anyways, I know this is boring for most people, but this is my first time trying live on YouTube. I don't care. I just don't give a shit. So this is the basement. I do have a positive lead right here I could use, but I want to make it longer. So in fact, I'll throw this away. Let me see what I can find. Aha. So again, I have positive lead right here. That's going to go to the empty slot I have here for positive. I might as well just throw the negative in there, which again, I think I'm just going to go straight to the chassis with the negative. And I'll show you in a second what the heck I'm talking about. Mosquito. Okay, now I need my positive. Oh, I blow fuses all the time too, by the way, just an FYI. All right, so now I need this crimped. I got a mess of stuff over here. I think these blue ones. Yeah. I need to crimp that bad boy. Which, let me show you my crimping method, and then hopefully somebody can tell me what the heck I'm doing wrong, why it's wrong. I almost give up on crimping completely. But for one, these things right here, they almost never do that when I want it to. It always gets stuck. For some reason, it's not getting stuck now, though. Oh yeah, it's stuck. I don't know, whatever. But let me just finish this up. Positive side I want to be in my switch. I stick it in the hole here. Now, look, maybe you can tell me what I'm doing wrong. I put this in the hole. And then, do I crimp this side, or in between, or both separately? I have no idea. And because it's blue, I'm thinking, well, it must correspond to the blue thing on here. But I haven't had any luck with that, so I'm doing red on the, what I've been doing was red on the small side, and I crimp it, and then I do, oh shoot, it doesn't matter, and then I do the blue on the installation side. Don't get me wrong, I've tried every combination there is, but I'm telling you, every time these things come out. All right, so looking at this, this switch right here is my house. This one is my closet, and this one is my basement. So I'm gonna plug that into my basement here. Okay. It's plugged in the basement. Now you can't see it, but these lights here should light up, but they're not going to because I'm gonna flick the basement on now. Oh, it's on now, but my negative's not hooked up. However, where's my negative? I get the positive. Oh, here's the negative right here. Negative's over here. I'm gonna touch this to the chassis and see what happens. Did you see it flicker? Watch. See it? Maybe my hand's in the way. Watch. See the chassis ground? So if I do that, hopefully you can see it. If not, I'll just do it like this. Look, chassis ground. It works. So this, instead of trying to plug it into all these negatives over here, I could just do that. But I have space to stick it in there, so I'll just go ahead and do it. Even though I wanted to clean this giant mess up, but that's good for now. All right, basement is all set. Now I just need to place them in there somehow, some places. I don't know where, but right now I'm literally just gonna tape them to, I'll show you my basement. It's kind of a mess. I'm just gonna tape them over here somewhere just to get them out of the way. Let's see. Last time I went live about 2 minutes ago. Oh, pressing all kinds of buttons. Why is... Okay, whatever. Maybe it was automatic. Guess the next thing I need to do is find the tape. See that this tape is terrible, but I just need it out of the way for now. Come on, mosquitoes, leave me alone. Okay. Oh, come on. Okay, these three. Here. Now they're connected to that switch, which I'm going to need access to. I don't know how much extra wire I'm going to need. Probably a lot more than that. Maybe I'll make them longer now. It doesn't matter. Like I said, I'll fix that in a few minutes, but I'm just going to tape a couple of these up, and then I'll deal with moving that crap. I will tell you, this tape will not hold more than a couple of days. It never does, especially like that. meant to move all this metal. Whoops. You'll appreciate the lights back here when you're in the middle of a thunderstorm and there's no light and it's dark and you're trying to work in your garage because something else popped. Or I keep calling it the basement. Look, these lights are bright at night. But, you know, you want to kind of get some in those nooks and crannies. So I want to place them strategically so I can see my electrical, etc. But for now, I'm just going to leave them here. Again, I can always extend these with those lev nuts and more wire. But I need to get the basic layout for my electrical system so I can permanently place my switch system. And that's the idea. Okay, I got this, I got fuses over here. This thing needs to go somewhere else. And here's the tape, don't lose that. Whew. And let me tell you, if you're not in the mood to spend hours out here, if you're not in the mood, you got to take everything out of your vehicle, put it all back in when you need like one thing from Home Depot. So that's the miserable part of doing this without having a home base. It's terrible. All right, so this switch is up. I'm gonna have to extend these wires. This is good. Ooh. Okay, here is my heater. Let's try to uncoil this mess. And it's summer now, but it gets cold in the mountains in the winter. You need heat. Don't skimp on the heat. Jeez. Okay, I see where all this mess is now. I think I can untangle it. Down here. Here, I'll show you. Okay, this giant mess is just for my Webasto heater. It is ziplocked in there, but I'm gonna tape up. Some of this to give me some stress relief on the wires. And every time I pull them, I always feel like I'm gonna rip them out of the socket. The lev nut clamp. All right, there's the heater, and I'll tape up the other end as well, like over here. Just to alleviate the pressure or the force on those wires. I should tape it like this. I'll do that in a second, actually. And then I'll probably hide it for now until I put the wall back. All this extra wire doesn't need to be dangling everywhere for me to trip on. You know, I'd trip on it, it rips something out, you have to troubleshoot that. So yeah, let's just hide everything. Hide the mess. All right. Okay. Until winter, then I'll be like, oh, where's my Webasto heater thingamajiggy? I'll be right back. I'll bring it up here. Again, I need the wire out of my way. That's it. So my switch is gonna be somewhere over here, but whoa, I just got super lightheaded. Okay, let me literally just zip tie this. somewhere out of the freaking way for now. I destroyed my Starlink. Maybe it doesn't go through. Oh my goodness. Oh, the mosquitoes are killing me. All right, here we go, Wabasto. How to, oh, you bastard. It's frustrating. I had it first try just a second ago. In here and out here. Question is, how do I want to? I don't care. Just something like. What the heck?